Okay. Oh, gas. Holy jeez. Add already? Oh my god. Bree. I guess I can't help you. Welcome. I'm so tired. I think it's... That's an old algorithm. And your connection sucks? Oh, I don't know. I can't do anything about that. Oh, it's fine. Not that fine. And I'll be back? Okay. Where are you, though? I'll wait for people to join. I'll start with the Honkai. Honkai on my phone. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. The book only goes one way. Because that book has infinite pages. I already did test run, didn't I? Oh, I haven't. Yash, another computer? Seriously? Yeah? Yeah? What's wrong with an RPC? I already had a specs, I just gotta get some parts. Then I'm already missing.
Step right up. Let's get this show on the road.
You're toast! Dissipate! Out of my way! I'm going in!
A round of applause. Let's get this show on the road.
So disappointing. Ends today, then you're gonna have to start using your Prime. That's what it means. It's time to use Prime. Anyway, Griff, welcome. Yash, welcome.
Take it easy.
Come a little closer.
Should have held that. Whoops.
Gotcha.
So you're not gonna give it to me? Disgrace.
Don't get frostbite. Quietly now.
What should I have for dinner? Well, what do you got in the freezer? Let's hear what you got in the freezer first. We need to know that before we can decide.
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're
Quite a bit. You got steak in there?
So sorry.
You're toast!
No steak?
Easy.
You go hungry then. Okay.
Game's up. Thumbs over.
I don't have fish. I don't even have fish in mine. I'm having steak tomorrow though. That's what I'm having tomorrow. I caught them myself. Lies. I bought them myself. Was it a good one? I bought them myself. Oh. I'm just out of those materials. Yash. What was that? The character you want me to build again? Grew up in a fishing village. She taught me how their little bones out. Damn. You also said blade. Okay. I'm gonna get his and go farm that on the resin I got. If that area was unlocked by now. Damn it. Wait, Yash. Built Sealy and Blade teams. I didn't ask to read this. Sealy, Fire MC, or Silverwolf. I'd rather use Sealy. Tinyai. Back to Silverwolf then. Which requires a totally different kind of team you don't have anything built for. I can't. Oscar, welcome. I can build it, but I'm trying to burn my resin. What else you said? Later? Yeah. I probably said what? Oh my golly. Send the rest over here then. On our support. That's what I'll do. I have 69. Funny. It's a funny number. Alright, recommend. Okay. Grim, I don't know what you're trying to tell me here.
By royal decree!
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Hey, your weakness is pathetic.
Phantasmagoria!
Let me weave you a verse.
Let the magic begin! Over here!
Phantasmagoria.
Oh my golly.
Ring cutter.
Surprise. I'm so tired. Yeah, I don't need that. Back to the story. It's a 10, right? So I got Grim. I got two total of 4 dims of Vengeance RGB Pro. Each dim is 16 gigs. 3600 speed. It was expensive. And then I bought a cooler that's coming, and then that was like all that was like 500. So I had to actually buy that stuff.
What do we do? The whole situation is
What do you
so
mean with the frick?
confusing.
Alright, no more music. The same Vengeance Strix for like 10 years? You weren't streaming 5 minutes ago? Yeah, welcome to
Good
Twitch.
plan. Impossible things don't just happen.
Did
We'll
it
get to
say,
the truth one
did it
way
say
or
anything in
another.
Discord or no? It did. Oh god, gas. Or would I make a tweet this time for once? Let's do that. Yeah, Twitch is kind of weird on this stuff. It's extremely weird, and there's not a lot of things we can do about this. Screw it. Just post it. Just send it. Totally can't be trusted. Twitch is weird. It's live. I can check, but does the other computer? I'm just waiting on a cooler, then I can boot it. That's all I'm missing from it. Why did you, Grim? Why are you sending me DMs? YouTube streamer? I don't know anything. Yeah, that's the exact one. I bought it directly from them. This is the one I bought. Vengeance RGB Pro SL 64 4x16. It's the exact one. 3600. Exactly the same thing. I have it. I'm gonna buy four more later. YouTube streamer? Is he streaming? That's a lot. Yeah, well, RAM prices are stupidly high now.
Just relax. Even if
Wait,
everyone else
RAM
suspects
prices, you
Lenny and
can't-
Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands.
Like, you know how much I paid for a cooler? Stupid. Stupid. Also, that was stupid. It was like another $200 and something. Why not 2 times 16? I mean 32. Because it's for the Core i9.
Besides, I doubt Farina understands any
gonna
more
max
about
out
what
the RAM
happens than
dims.
we do.
So I'm used to overpriced
Thanks,
coolers.
Nadia.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll be going then.
Overpriced cooler users. What can we all do?
Best of luck to you.
Man, is there supposed to be music in this game? Swear there was. Oh my god, I don't think there was
Ah,
any music.
finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
It's cringe. Yeah, no, but I'm doing 8 times 16 later.
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
times 16.
No, no. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Imagine doing 8 times 16.
Now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That
How?
was to be expected, of course.
Let me see.
The
1,
guilty
2,
can never
3,
produce
4.
proof of their
Okay,
innocence.
that's one side. CPU. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 dims.
But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated
Max it
foe,
out.
concede so easily.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that
That's too
you
much story.
ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began.
It's all about
Thus
story.
could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution.
Wait, you want me to play a different
Lady
game?
Farina.
Not gonna happen.
Do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask,
Oh,
what did
golly.
you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at
New
all?
fans?
Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
So 5. Well, you can get what you want. I can't do anything. Flippin' heck. Oh, this design. I don't like this design. Grim, the problem with this design, they have to be up close to work. I know it looks clean, but the problem I have with these is if you, some reason you got one fan that's a little farther apart than normal, it will not work. So why the fuck does it use Mannix? Yeah.
No,
So many
nothing.
says, I guess.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
That doesn't use sleeve bearings.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
Let's see what you got. Yeah, that's it. Controller looks annoying. But they do wire up to each other. I guess these are okay. They're cheaper and they're on sale right now. I like my Franz Brown. That sounds a bit weird. Personally, if it makes lights, I'm happy.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Let's see which fans I got. Wait a second. Give me a second. You know what fans? They're sleek. Well, I already have like how many fans on my case, right? You guys know how many fans I have. Oh god. I got these fans. Ulcers. That's what I got. Can I have the parts from your older computer, most importantly the hard drive? Because mine is dying. Zetafox, the problem is... Here. There isn't any, because I'm building another one. That's all I'm doing. I'm just building another one. That's all I do, I just build. I told him once it expires today. Stop swiping, please. It's making me uncomfortable. Okay, I'll swipe later. Here, is this what you want? I said I need to do, okay, star rail, top, up. Log in very quick. You said to stop swiping, right? Top up, PayPal. Click that one. Hit the purchase key. Click here. I'm joking. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go any further. Fans with what? Nah. Well, the fans I got. I already had the fans, so.
Look at those scales. Could those mean?
I just need one.
Well then, ladies
Well,
and
actually, the top
gentlemen,
needs to be done still.
allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye.
Reverse.
Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence
Yeah,
cannot
73 is
go
back.
unfounded, and
People
my
happy.
foundations are
Got us.
rock solid.
Welcome back. Also,
Tell me, aren't you
Oh,
and
I'm
Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth? The House of the Hearth?
Fatui?
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes
What
sense.
do you mean? Chris is live. Guys, I saw this guy. He's live. Live on Twitch. Right now.
Yeah, I too have an angry face because trying to stream like this is frustrating. It's making me mad. Alright.
Top tier streamer right here.
Chris? Hi, Zaddy Burnt. Hello.
Well, he's live in Japan. Back to grinding channel points.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
No. Content creator.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything
No,
that
it's a
happened
content
during
creator
that
in
1 minute.
the US.
Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy. Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled
Look
last
like an
night is
Archon.
really
She looks
paying
like-
off.
She's all full of herself 90% of the time.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
Harfatui?
Order!
Yeah.
Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Gurma, I don't care about that. Like Zhongling? Yes. Yes, I don't want to read this.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
Archon? Ooh.
I knew it!
Ooh, I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, he kind of looks. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, yeah. He looks like more of Archon. I'm trying
Well,
to figure.
that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Granted.
Without some key information.
In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
1 hour?
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Wait, what do you think about the wars 3,000 years ago in this game? How did she survive?
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
He was sus.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset.
Now refund your polls. Yeah, refunding your polls.
But our organization is very
Yeah,
large,
let me just go to my
and the
PayPal.
Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Alright. They said they will refund in about an hour.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends.
Well, remember, that's my account. I have refunded over $1,000 already. Anyway.
That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too.
Damn.
But still, I'm asking you to trust me.
Fight him? Yeah,
I am
only
no
if I
criminal.
can.
At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but...
Where did you actually go while you tricked the informants?
Right.
Let's find out.
Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick, with the objective of getting close to the core.
Oh.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
And what did you find?
Nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course.
Interesting.
We must know all we can about this
gotta put-
nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I want to choose a different option. Damn it.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you
gosh.
two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Key evidence for
Huh? Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
I'm sorry.
Hold the line.
Don't defend. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'll ult F4 right now. Oh wait, no, I can't because now I made that weird noise.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Ugh, that took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective. As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound.
Bad hand, though.
Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linney red-handed. So Linney proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
The first photo looks like he's robbing a place.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linney experienced and what he saw.
Evidence. Well, we already all know.
Seems this... Seems this... According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey. Linny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth. Linny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say! When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel.
Oh, jeez.
But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement.
This makes no more
which
sense.
is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent!
Okay, listen, because this website actually does exist, Grave, spam it. I want you to spam it everywhere. Don't spam it yet until I ask for more stuff onto it.
Paimon actually managed to say all that! Oh, wasn't it awesome?
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Carol hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new
Terrible, she panically deleted all her messages on her phone and forgot who I was. Seems about reasonable.
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around.
Sounds right, doesn't it?
Well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that. But what proof do you
Riz?
have to back
What
your
is Riz?
claims? Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't.
I don't want to think about that.
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? Paimon thinks there's something off here. That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or
Girl.
in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement
they're just making it
via
confusing.
the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
there have been a third person involved? Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member.
How? No, I just don't worry about that. I haven't spent that much.
The deceased's name is Cowell. Could there have been a third person?
Cowell?
The deceased's name is Cowell.
How is it him?
Huh? That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim. No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. So, Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Lenny as well. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. No one entered or left the Opera House. Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Lenny as... No one entered or left the opera... Halsey's clothing was in the... No one entered or left the opera... Lenny was not in the tunnel at... No one entered or left the Opera House. Lenny was not in the tunnel at that... The sound we heard may have...
Ah!
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that... It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. The sound we heard may have come from a... It would have been tough for both people to fit... Lenny was not in the tunnel at that... No one entered or left the... The sound we heard may have come... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel.
How is that one wrong? I'm not reading all this. I'm home, Bree.
What's
Welcome
wrong,
home.
Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents, but do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come. The deceased's name is Cowell. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. The vase was not broken by chance.
The vase did something.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick. Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment.
That water's sus.
The truth must be out there somewhere.
It's okay.
Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowell.
I don't have a HUD command. I'm sorry.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
I'll make
We
one.
discovered
later.
several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the Primordial Sea.
The Primordial Sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order!
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
The deceased's name is Cowell. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank.
Onita! Onita!
Mary Dory, thanks for the follow.
The water from the primordial sea. Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
Wait.
The water from the primordial sea.
Those are all wrong. Are you serious? Oh, the timing.
Lynette was in the magic box on. I remember there was something else within the inner. The water from the primordial sea. The rope that strung the water tank up. Lynette was in the magic box on. Lynette was in the magic box. I remember there was something. Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant.
Well, yeah, 73's here. He just doesn't like this game for some weird reason. There. Might have to go back to it eventually. I should,
In the
though.
original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward,
Where's the
Cowell
balloon?
would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
Okay.
That can't be.
Lies.
Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close. Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, His accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization. Am I right, Mr. Linny?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
Yep, the give up button.
Oh no. I can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Oh, why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move... Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Oh, here it is.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion.
So what's
But
this?
once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Linny and Lynette, give it another go. Don't worry, Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
And voila!
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
Wait, what?
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey! No wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief!
Huh.
Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee, but then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
Make it work.
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
I get a headache? I get a headache from chat. I'm sorry. That's a lie. Well, I can't tamper with that one then.
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lily-Ann's attempt to break out when she was frightened. The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between Lily-Ann and Cowell.
Not a V8. The site's almost. I just gotta get it a little bit.
Lily-Ann was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time! Having been selected out of the blue, Lily-Ann panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lily-Ann had not dissolved. He did not know that Lily-Ann was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lily-Ann back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lily-Ann came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Perfect.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the opera house these last 2 days.
2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Furina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Furina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
She was trying to leave.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No, I have no
further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow! Look at that! She's like a deflated balloon now!
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left
Wait,
behind
why is the
after
string
the young
connected to
woman was
one big
dissolved.
string? That's why.
He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent. While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case at least can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
All that for a card or paper.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Yeah, that's kind of sus.
Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
Coupon!
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know.
No, the guard
Our
system's
boss
in trouble.
discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
And now he can no longer talk.
Because he's
Such
a tunnel of water.
ruthlessness.
I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Nothing is found. Damn.
So, we're just going back now? That's true, but...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Lenny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end, even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
So we're square.
I guess.
Not
But
square.
regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Lyney this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all.
Wait, he's an
That
orphan?
was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right.
She,
and
wait!
Since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past. Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about
what
where
badge?
our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever.
Rat, you mean
Before long,
kitty?
an aristocrat
I'm
came
sorry.
to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either.
Sub? Oh no, he has a sub.
Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
He has a sub.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart
Refresh
really
Twitch
was.
and might.
After one particular
Sometimes it doesn't
performance at
show
a
up.
banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna...
What?
But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law. I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person
what's up? What's up?
and
What's
hurried
up?
through the night.
Okay. Speak.
But by the time I leaped
Speak
over
when
the
spoken
walls,
to, no.
avoided the guards, and made my way in,
Happened with LTX? They sold the water block that they got in trouble for. They did the 3090 on what was it? Cyberpunk, and they said 300% performance boost. That was also incorrect. A lot of things that they keep doing are incorrect. Even the mouse, somehow they did wrong. I don't know how you do a mouse wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of things they did wrong. 300%. Gamer Nexus as well. I watched it, some of it on once on one of the streamers I watched, and got the gifs of it.
all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood.
But
and the knave standing
half
there
of
in
that
the
stuff was
darkness.
like, really? And apparently now they're taking a whole week or 2 weeks to fix everything that they did.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
I mean, they were pushing how many videos per day? I mean, per week? 25? You know how ridiculous that is? That was way too many. Like, how do you expect me to watch 25 videos in a week? I got other things to do.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
What the heck?
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
Oh, jeez.
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Lyney.
Plain Lyney.
Bye, Lyney!
Am I done finally? Oh my god, I'm finally done. I'll finally do my dailies.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now?
Demon vibes?
And given that there's
Yeah,
new
yes.
evidence from the trial,
I just keep looking at those
there
thighs.
should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the
Gosh.
Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
I'm so squished. How do you even put that on, though?
I see.
It's just a
Well,
plank of steel.
I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having
The
new
more-
waters flowing into a
The more
stagnant
squishy, the
mire,
better.
causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later.
I feel like there's
Anyway,
supposed to be music
it would
here. I
just
don't
be
know
a meal,
why.
so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navi is treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
When I was asleep, you know, I woke up at like 4 with my kitty bum in my face. Doesn't that sound great? Doesn't that just sound great? Let's do this finally. I just gotta loot? That's it? Oh, isn't there some things here? And I still feel sleepy? Well, I went to sleep for... What was it? I got class, dude. Man, just don't worry. One day you will not have any more class. Don't worry. One day, no more class. That's underground. Son of a gun. Okay, you know what? I use this teleporter. I'm gonna walk. Last night I slept for 5. Went to work for 8. Came back real late. Feels great. I'm gonna get another 5 hours of sleep. Let's go. Okay, so I want to jump off about... That's underground, so there's an underground path that's somewhere over there. Somewhere.
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aquabus.
Looks like a
This
Pokemon?
boat tour will
Yes!
take you to the magnificent Court of Fontaine, the most important city in our nation. Speaking of Fontaine, you may have heard of the unique trials held in our courts, and presume this nation to be a very serious and solemn place. In reality, Fontaine is also a center of culinary and artistic delights, full of fine architecture, music,
I mean,
paintings, and
these characters look weird now.
each of which are well worth experiencing for yourself.
Like, look at these characters.
Why is architecture first in this list, you might ask?
They look weird to me.
Reason. Because for any new passengers,
Right? They look weird.
first look at the splendor of the Court of Fontaine towards the end of this tour. So keep your eyes peeled and prepare to
Sorry, I'm going. I need a loot now. Now you're just talking to yourself. Probably. Sorry, I need a loot. I need to build a Lenny. Lenny, world exploration. New types of playable characters? No, you're gonna fight them eventually. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
I see everything. Fire hazard.
You're just gonna fight them and then... That's it.
Everyone hold hands.
Gotcha.
Rest and rebuild. The fuse is lit.
Perfect.
Ooh, let me open it.
Tell I need sleep. What about me? I always need sleep. There's no chest here, you serious? I don't have this raw stuff on shore though. That's my question. The thing on that's now. I'm gonna die if I don't sleep. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Man, this thing really has good security. Ain't gonna lie. The fact is, those guys still can't swim, but now we can. Feels great. But now they all go sink to the bottom. That might be a problem. No, I just had the weapon. I'm just broke, so I didn't bother. Fighting underwater is kind of boring, ain't gonna lie. It feels kind of weird. First great magic. Wait. Great magic instead of her bow. You know what my weapon inventory looks like, right? Okay, so there's supposed to be an entrance here somewhere. Yeah, that I hope that they will update soon. Get a unique attack for every character. They should do that. Make the game a lot cooler. Imagine having pyro underwater. That would be weird. That would be really weird. It's just I didn't jump. I didn't jump high enough. I still didn't jump high enough. Or smash. It's kind of sus. Do I have his weapon yet? I'll check it. I don't think I have Lenny's. Only smash. Only smash. With today's new game, Super Smash Brothers, Where's Lenny? Lenny is really down here because I didn't have enough material for him. I know, I just gave him random arrows, well. That's all I have. Why is this, I always have every weapon till a minimal of 20 if I'm keeping it. Now I'm not burning it. It seems to be in 2.4. Oh, golly. Well, that saves me money. Saved. Yeah, I don't have Lenny's weapon, so I will pull for Lenny's weapon, I guess. With kitty eaters? You want her? Or her? There's two cats. But she doesn't have. But yeah, I was like, but she doesn't have cat here. So are you okay? Yeah, I could see. Yeah, something's wrong with you. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, you go faster underwater. Noted. That's good to know.
Things are about to get dicey. Fire hazard!
That was a disappointing fight. Honestly. So you go faster underwater. That's great to know. That makes my life 20 times easier. Where's this bloody entrance? This could be the entrance.
Busted.
The Temple of Wisdom. Hold the line. Time for a light show.
I already killed the other one. How did I kill the other one?
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
I don't think there's an entrance here. Useless place. Does anyone know where the entrance is to go underground? That would be great. It seems like it's in the water somewhere. Aw, thanks. Thanks. No, I need to go fight this boss here, this one. The one that's currently underground. Hey, stay back in the water. That looks deeper. At least we can't drown. This is good. Alright, we found it. Well, at least I don't gotta use... Is this hot water? Can I die from it? Oh my god. You actually can. Oh god, boiling water you can actually get injured from. Noted.
I see everything. Rest and revamp. The field is lit.
Ain't higher than... Oh, golly.
This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge. Allow me. Billowing surge.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Are you okay? I got 3. Oh, I got somewhere to loot, because I need to loot that for a whole bloody week. I need to farm that location, so that's ready to go. Yeah, it seems like you're on 2 hours of sleep. Seems like it. Okay, let's go. Job easy. Should I 100% the maps first or do all the story? It's too shallow. Just swim. The only thing I don't like about the water is that blurry spot. That's the only thing I don't like. What do you mean, sus? It's the truth. Well, I'm sorry if I'm a TOF guy. Played TOF for a long time. And then realized TOF had better, I should stop talking.
Gotcha.
Another one down for the books. Where's the other ones?
Didn't count.
It's not dogs.
Here comes the catch. Oh, here goes the ship down.
That's not a dog. I will survive if I'm in the healing circle.
Ooh, let me open it.
I don't see any more. Should be somewhere. Oh, there's one. They spawn back in, that's right. That's done. Cool. Oh, and then story. That's right. I forgot about that. It's part of it. Just. On both sides of the road, will do. Why is this the weirdest camera? Oh, I mean, we'll see. Okay. Probably draw better than me. Oh my god. Sounds like some skill issue. I'm really tired. That's your art. It's gone. That's it. That's all it wanted me to do. Try sleep. Yes. You should all try to go to sleep when you can. When you can.
Everyone hold hands. Rest and rebound.
Good night. Let the dog kitties bite you. That was not supposed to make sense. Dog kitties. I hate dogs. What? You like cats, though. Surely you like cats are okay, right? Why are these weird things in the wild? Don't make any sense. Those don't look like they belong in the wild. Interesting. I guess they're just mining away. Something. Well, that's boiling hot water. Navlis, welcome. Welcome back again. Those look like different crystals that I don't want to mine.
I see everything.
Things are about to get dicey.
Make yourselves at home.
Hold on. Okay, so now due to it's unlocked, I need to go find... It won't work. It's not working, it's not working, I'm boiling out here. I need that thing up there to activate it. This is gonna be a boiling job. Oh, I almost fell. Ah, that didn't work.
Grow, grow, grow.
water. I have to heal myself now.
Let's move out.
I'm so confused on this. I will figure this out without the help system. Well, there's something. That requires 3, but they're not active. Now what? How? Oh, I just gotta soak them up now.
Allow me. We should make the most of these.
What? What is this taking me? So seriously, I have no idea. I didn't press anything. Huh? It just takes me all the way underground for oh, it just breaks it open for me. Oh, cool. Bustos. I can fight. So that's ready, and I gotta kill these things, thank you. Farm these things, anyway. Let's just make the grounders come in. It only gave me 1, really? Now where am I? Now I'm in a deep cave that I have no idea where I am, and I have no map because I got no map because I don't.
Quietly now.
How did that one survive? I can't install Hydro if I don't have one. Where do I get a Hydro core? In the middle of the heat. I'll just get Infinite Burns. I can get a Hydro core. Wait, I'm holding one now. No, I'm not holding one. So it won't be under here. Actually, if I could just take out the zone, that might be it.
Everyone hold hands. Sora, bring her up here.
Game's up. Fun's over.
not taking damage out here, so that's good. Those are the hydro cores. Oh!
The fuse is lit!
That's the right one.
Hold the line! Gotcha.
Run. I'm so confused. Okay, I think I know. They wanted to keep it installed so that fire stays out then. Okay. I think that's correct. And we got the one over here. Oh, there it is. Supposed to be one more. Wait, that box sus. That box did not help. There it is. Plus the potato, where's the there? There it is. Huh. And I didn't heal myself. Yay! So smart! What? That's the water boss. Wait, it's underwater. Does this take me out of the water? That's what it seemed like it just did. Ah, yes. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Enter. I can't go back regardless. Alright.
Rest and rebuild.
W? What do you mean people with W? Hey, now it's normal water. Mission success! I did it! I'm not dying of cringe. Look, died for this. Are you okay? Imagine looking for a guide for this. Damn. I just guessed. Imagine just guessing it and everything works out as planned. Could it be me? Couldn't be me, surely. Surely I didn't do that. Imagine actually having solid skill. Nah, that's not me. That doesn't sound right. Alright, finally. Did I unlock the wrong map? Did I unlock all the maps? Okay. I'm at 18%, 1025. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back to that boss because I need to go farm him again. Yeah, I'm not Doug. Apparently, I'm not Doug. Different. What do you mean disable? Oh yeah, because I'm in this. Yeah, I'm not Dick. You're right. I'm somebody else. Hold on. Hold on. 18 more. 18. I want 100% the map. This is the only map that I want 100%. All of them. And I will do it.
Things are about to get dicey. Fire hazard!
Imagine that's 100% of the map. Surely I'll 100% the map. Surely. Well done. I'm 5. Mona. I can.
Oh, and here I thought you'd ask me to perform some magic with these materials.
I'll have to waste all my books. Yay! Oh wait, I'm broke. I love how many books I have. It's so great. I can't afford anything. It's great. I need to go farm books. Ain't no way. I think I have enough condensed resin. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. That's 1. I'm at 16, so it's okay for now. Does anyone want to farm books? Anyone want to join me? Anyone? Surely there's somebody who wants to join me. That's Anna. Surely. That's part of the NA. Anyone? Ah, nobody? Smoke. At least I tried. I don't like this location. This location is annoying. Fine, I'll do the one on the middle of nowhere. Fine. I'll do this one. Fine. Farm some books, get some books. Realize that I probably jumped into a wall. Yep, I knew it. It's a wall. Interesting. There's always a wall in the way somewhere.
Take it easy.
Oh no 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 no! I didn't have any. I didn't have any energy. Now I'm going downhill. Oh, I screwed up. Nobody wants to join. Who's on the line though? Blue, Jeff, Joe, Jeff, Joey. Sounds really weird names. Best way to climb it. Okay, so I then wasn't fast enough. Oh, I see. This seems. I thought that would actually save me energy. Nope, that does not. That just wastes his energy.
Take it easy. Gotcha. Take it easy.
Oh. That's an easy event. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. It's just, I didn't have enough. I don't need that crystal.
Here comes the catch.
I hate the one that's always behind that wall. It's so annoying. What's behind this rocks? Eight? That's it? That's not even that much. But I thought they fixed yellow, and apparently not on that staircase.
Things are about to get dicey.
Ow. Oh, where? Probably use the teleporters faster.
Let's move out.
Various things about using Yellen. It's like a car.
Everyone hold hands. Time for a light show.
Yeah. I like how long it takes. It's so good. So fast. Don't you just love it when stuff are easy? It's a common chest. Right, I never opened.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Just one update? Yeah. Alright, I'm behind.
Game's up. Billowing surge! Sharing my knowledge!
Ow!
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Yeah, we just begun. Don't be a killjoy. No, that early. Never mind. Yeah. I thought these guys were strong. What? Now you make one way over here? We're lucky that boss already spawned in. I think it already spawned in, right? It should have. If I'm correct, it should have. And I went right in the water. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. Oh, no!
Take it easy. Busted.
Chop, chop. Everyone hold hands.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Okay, really?
The Temple of Wisdom. Torrent, bring refuge. Rust and
Quietly now. Game's up. I'm Silva.
But you're still losing anyway, so I'll take that. Alright, the rest will be done for later. Dailies now. I need primos. Because those are useful. Oh god. What can I drink to stop the burping out here? Does anyone have any ideas?
Take it easy.
I'm just gassing all day. I'm gonna say water, because I say water for some reason doesn't help me. I don't know why it doesn't help me, but it just makes it worse. To be weird enough. Oh my god, how did I talk to the guy in a further distance? 'Cause I didn't know his name. Probably the easiest 10 primos ever. I just gave him random. Oh my god. I just gave him random instructions. It's primos. It's not gonna affect the story. Imagine doing dailies actually do affect the story. That would be crazy.
Following orders.
Oh, you're just following orders. I'm just following orders too. Don't worry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
have that teleporter unlocked yet, and I refuse to unlock it. I refuse.
This is great. I feel so relaxed all over. I could almost float away.
I mean, you're now floating away. Maybe I should unlock this. Oh, I actually do 100% map and actually finish all my stores. Maybe I should actually do that. I should actually maybe do. How much longer are you gonna be on? Wait, why? Why?
Gotcha.
Let's end this quickly.
I see everything. Allow me.
Serious? Don't worry about it, Lex. You need to go to sleep. I have to. Because I have work. Emotional damage, help me. Oh, golly gas. I'm gonna go to sleep earlier, so I might end it very soon. Because I'm just tired. I was at work and I'm just like, can I go to sleep? Work? No. You have to work. You sleep too much? No, I don't. Not during work days.
Up and away.
I don't like using that. Plan my days. I like to claim out the queue. If I sleep now, because like I was sleeping in the car. You tell me that. Does that sound right? Well,
Add Astra.
tomorrow break.
Thank
If you are home on time,
Add Astra.
I can help you. Only way I can help you. I already have those too many flowers. I don't have any of those. Mushrooms. That doesn't make any bloody sense. Does the computer work? I don't have all the parts. How can I work it? Thursday, if not tomorrow. Yeah, that day, 100% I'm allowed. Because I am not streaming that day. So that day is a better day. I think so. Is that okay? Maybe a case for the 4090. Okay, 73. I'm not buying a case. If you want to buy it for me, go ahead. I want his weapon. Damn. Broken case? I'm just gonna replace the glass. That's all I need to do. That's really all I gotta do, really. I'm gonna buy the entire shop. No, I would just buy the stuff for Hydro Archon. Yeah, that's what I'll buy. Hydro Archon stuff. If I remember what's Hydro Archon. What about the buttons? There's no buttons that are broken. It's just the glass. That's the only thing that broke is the glass. Surprisingly. That's it. How much does the new panel cost? Let's go find out right now, actually.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Glass panel. I cried too much? Why did you cry? Now each side panel is the same.
I can't wait to see how this turns out.
That's where I remember correctly.
If we've got nothing
42
else to
bucks.
do, why don't I tell you a story?
I mean, it's tempered glass, so what do you expect? Toothache paint? You know, one of my teeth, I'm actually waiting for a whole year, and I can't eat anything, weird. Yeah, it's 54 if you buy it directly. They sell it for 54 Canadian, directly. That's all it costs to replace one glass panel. Doesn't cost, that's not that much. For one glass panel?
Have you ever kept goldfish
That's
as
all it
pets?
costs.
They're very cute.
Or, if I want to be real cheap, look, how's your average viewers looking? You want to look at the entire month? You know I had this thing turned off now, right? That part I leave. I don't know why. I think it's under overview. It says 9. 13. What's today? No, I'm joking. This is 9. Max 15. Hey, I wonder, am I in the recommendation? Oh my god, I am. I am. Let's go. Your front panel and side panel are different. The front panel, it's fine. It's okay. I'm only talking about the side panels. So when you look at the 1000D, right? Not the glass, just the 1000D. Alright. $30 delivery, what? No, I think this site allows free shipping. Cause I bought something on here a while ago, and they offered they didn't give me they gave me free shipping.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Oops, spelled that wrong. I can tell you how much it
Have
costs
you
for
ever
shipping.
kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
8.4 for my last stream. Yeah, I don't know why new people would go like this, and then they like, all right, okay, I like this streamer, I like it. This streamer did something weird. Let's go leave. That's how Twitch works. Welcome. Let's see. Shipping, it says $6.60. I mean $14, so it'll come to $76 in total
We've got
after
nothing
all
else
taxes.
to do. Why don't I tell you a story?
73. It's all out costs. $74 for a new glass panel. I estimated it of $100, so it's still not that bad. Or I can just go buy a plane of glass, right? And then what was it? Glass cut it to size. Then I got the old framings for it, so I can slap the old framing onto it, and it'll still work. Don't get me wrong, that will work. And tempered glass versus you can get other type of glasses that are way more stronger than tempered glass. It will cost you more, but that glass will be like really hard to break. And then you can put a filament over it, so it still has the same temperature of color. It's not that hard. My case costs more. Does that matter if your case costs more? Case that costs more or less, that doesn't matter. 129. It's 129, 140 bucks.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets?
I think
They're
in
very
my case,
cute.
the other one I just bought cost a freaking $400 for no apparent reason. I don't know why. So boring. Why you're so mean. You're so nice to me. So nice. Her to dance on camp. Is 73 weird? Yes, he is. Okay, what else can I do? It's like 10. It's a mini peak case kit. Listen. The thing I do know about this case that I have one issue with, if we look at, I'm just trying to find it close enough. The back, right? Claim you achievement. Okay, listen, I don't know what you're talking about. The problem I have is the back right here where the IO shields go for the one that goes into the motherboard. It's half slot only. Disgusting, I know. That means I have to go to take out the capture card out of this PC and put it into there. But the GPU gets vertical. But this PC was not designed for gaming or anything. The only thing I'm going to use this case for was literally one thing and one thing only. If I'm going somewhere. That's the only purpose of this case. That's it. It's nothing going to be too serious. It's only in case if I want to go somewhere. That's all it's for. Oh, I got black, not that color. I didn't want red, like, I don't have any red parts, so I want black. You know? XL? What in the world is this? $239. If I want black, $264. Scrap. Okay, just because they're owned by, what's their company? iBuyPower. Next time. Well, I'm sorry if I had a $50 coupon. Like, do you expect me to have this kind of money just laying around? And I gotta pay that much for shipping? Like, and here's the thing, the entire piece is objective of this PC, because how short it is. That's the part I like. Shortness. Is I can put it on top of my other case. That's the entire objective, that's all it's for. Yes, I'm gonna put it on top of my other case. Shush. I'm gonna literally put it on top of my other computer. Yeah, I know, it sounds weird. Went way down. Well, yeah, it's an older case, right? What was it? What year is this? What year did that case come out on? release date. Let's see, May 2019, 2023. Evo XL, you say? On the Evo. Well, I gave my mom my other case. That's the wrong one. That's Twitter. What the flip? $219. That's it. And the thing is about this case, the case the one I'm want, I have a coupon for it. What I really am actually waiting for is this. All I'm going to do to this thing is you see this photo right here. So you put an LED screen on your case. That's something that's cool. So I'm going to be doing that. Put an LED screen on your own case. Another monitor, but built on your case. I mean, yeah, that's okay, right? And don't worry about the case. That's so dumb. Why are you so mean to me? You just like older cases. Alright, I go to sleep. Who do I send the raid to? You may use channel points now. Go. I have to go to sleep this time. Unfortunately. Just go triple monitor? Yeah, my dad won't allow me. Thanks for offering, but my dad won't allow me. Who do I send the stream to? Anyone. Anybody. I would go triple, but I can't. Ain't better. Well, I gave my mom a really shitty $10 case. And I slapped the Core i7 into that thing. And I put a 1060 in it because that's just need a 2060. Super. God, I feel like the size. Oh my god! Actually, is the size like? Who was bigger? Anyway, who should I send the stream to? I need to go to sleep before I decide to send it to Roy or Yi over here. Who do I? Quick! I know you guys can do it. Redeem some channel points. It's only like 150. I think it's only 150. You know, I like the Sea Dog's at 1,928. Chris is at 5,513. That's crazy. And he's only at 273. 278. What the flip? Spice? Oh god, why do you do this to me? He's not even on at stream. Can we get somebody else? He's not even here. Oh, active was his chat. Doesn't seem that active to me. I know his chat was not active enough. Can we get somebody else? Please. Thank you. Bra TV. I don't know. That's a bit better.